Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Police Simulator Patrol Officers on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so sorry we didn't have a video on Friday. Unfortunately, we did have some issues with our recording software. We have had a few problems with this. If you want to know the details, I outlined it in a community post. And yeah, we hopefully should have fixed it here because we're recording with a different software, which I didn't know that OBS, the software I typically use to record on PC, would work with our Elgato hardware. I wasn't aware that they were compatible. From my understanding, they weren't, but apparently that's not the case. And so hopefully this video works out because I actually prefer OBS. The Elgato software is horrible. Unfortunately, I've been using that Elgato software for 5 years now, or 6, far too long. And yeah, I just had nothing but problems with it. But yeah, let's go and hop into today's episode. We're going to be doing the, well, first of all, we got a new neighborhood open up. And in that neighborhood, we're going to be doing the accidents. And these are kind of a bit longer. So we're going to go ahead and do, I think a 20-minute shift should be long enough. Yeah, it should be long enough. This is supposed to be in the evening here. However, alright, so we just had to restart here. That graphical bug was not with our software, that was with the game.
But we weren't sure.
Yeah, I had to double check on it. But yeah, that was in the game.
Could you keep your eyes open?
Alright, so remember we're going to be doing something a little bit different in this one. We're going to be having oh, somebody jaywalked somewhere. I didn't see it, so they're going to make it. But we do have the same bonus as before, or that we did in our first shift, to issue the parking tickets. So we'll continue to do that until we get the call about an accident. And that is 22, is it? Yes, it's June. So write this guy here a ticket. And there's the call for the accident. We will accept that. You see we do have a time limit there, so hopefully we can get this written quick.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, so the accident's about, looks like 200, whoa, let's myself ran over there. About 200 something meters away. But yeah, as I was saying, this does not look like for something in the morning.
No, it doesn't.
I played like really early in the morning, like 2, 3 in the morning. I think I had a shift. And it wasn't even dark. So I'm wondering if it even has a day and night cycle.
How you doing, officer?
There, buddy.
Hi there. Right here back. This is a long walk for the accident.
Yeah, it is.
It's like on the other end of the district here. Oh, there's a ton of graphical issues. You see all the graphical issues?
Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of things popping up here.
I've arrived.
So this is the accident. She's stuck inside her car, so is this other lady.
Oh no.
So this is a disastrous accident. People stuck in their cars and people littering and all kinds of problems. So as I was saying, there's a lot that needs to be done for these accidents. So you might want, before you do your first accident, to go ahead and take a look at your handbook. I believe it's here in felonies. Go into car accidents. It's going to show you different types of accidents. And then your obligations, like what you need to do here. And so try and complete all those in order to get a full report and fully complete this.
You gotta do it for all 3 vehicles?
For, yeah, all 3 of the drivers here. And any witnesses, we're going to talk to them as well. But we're going to start with her. And she felt like she needed to be taller than us. Give her a little bit more authority, I guess.
What, officer?
So we're going to start by asking for her ID
I'd like to see your
and
driver's
insurance.
license and car insurance, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
And then make sure this is all on the up and up, of course. And it looks like it's not. She's using a stolen ID. Okay. Alright, so because of that, we are now allowed to search her and her car. Okay. So I guess we'll do all that. And we smell alcohol on her. The civilian is showing signs of strange behavior, so we can now frisk her. So all kinds of problems with this first the first driver, which is surprising because she's at the front of the accident. So, like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know exactly what happened here. She slammed on her brakes or something, or I mean, maybe she was just out for a drive drunk, and then other people
Just
crashed
had
into
some
her.
really bad luck.
Yeah, really bad luck here. But yeah, she's gonna get arrested today. But let's go ahead and do all the stuff, even though we know that we're gonna be arresting her. We'll go ahead and do the alcohol test, get all this evidence, and that is not where you test for alcohol. So she's just barely above. I think it's 0.08, and she got 0.09. But that's still above the legal limits, so...
I've never done a breathalyzer, but yeah, I don't think that's how you do it.
Can you queef on this for me, ma'am?
I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs.
And I
before
guess we're
driving.
going to do the drug test in
Oh,
the same place?
Okay.
I suppose it's more like the belly button area.
And everyone behind her is gonna to use the same breathalyzer.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. So she's also got amphetamines in her system, so she is... Wow. She's
What's
just
going
wild
on
here.
in this town?
Alright, so clearly we're going to have to arrest her. But let's do all the stuff, guys. Let's do the frisk.
Calm down. I'm going to proceed with a frisk.
She stepped down for that. Then she got back up. That's great. She's got a ninja star in her pocket. Some candy and a lighter. A ninja star, huh?
Did we just become best friends?
We still haven't asked her what happened, have
Tell
we?
me what you saw.
I was just listening to my favorite song and suddenly felt this impact.
I mean, that's what I was thinking, is that they rear-ended
Yeah.
her. So she's not even responsible for this, but her life is about to get ruined today because she made some mistakes. So we could go ahead and issue the violations. I guess that will give us more points. Let me see if there's anything in here for that, or if we're just straight up arresting her. I guess it'd be the driver. Well, it's a stolen ID rather than expired ID. So, yeah, I guess we just go ahead and arrest her now. But we don't want to cuff her yet. We want to wait to cuff her. Let's let her think that everything's good. Alright, so let's go and start with the second driver here. She is also stuck in her car. It looks horrible.
I think she's messed up too.
Yeah, she's wobbling around a little bit
Like,
too.
whoa.
Maybe she's probably the one that rear-ended her.
Hey,
It looks like.
officer.
Alright, so let's go and start
Show
with
me
the
your
ID.
license and car insurance, please.
Yeah.
Okay, officer. There you go.
I mean, she's excited about this whole thing. Alright, so I'm not seeing anything wrong with either of these right now. Yeah, so at least her... Oh, well,
Did her insurance expire in 2003?
no, it's 2023. Yeah, I thought something didn't match up there. But no, everything's good. She's still wobbling like hell, though. She can't stand up straight.
Because she's standing on the window of her car.
So let's ask her what happened
Let me
here.
hear what you saw.
I was just listening to my favorite song and suddenly felt this impact.
I feel like she heard what the first lady said and then just repeated her.
I'm gonna laugh if the third person says the same thing.
Says the same thing, yeah. Alright, so let's do the
Okay.
alcohol test, and we
Just check
kind
if
of
you're under
think...
the influence of alcohol.
And we're also checking belly buttons. And she is way
Wow.
drunker than the first lady, like 2 times drunker almost. Alright, so she's getting arrested today too.
Everyone's getting
I just need to
arrested.
collect
Let's see if she's got some
samples to see if
amphetamines
you're
in
under
her
the
system as
influence of
well.
Any illegal
THC.
substances.
Yeah, probably some THC here. No,
okay.
just drinking.
Just a lot of drinking.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I think that's everything for her. For right now.
She's like, I went out for lunch with my coworkers.
That person was slammed into us. So let's do with the last guy.
Show
Well,
me
first
your
we'll check
ID
his
and proof of insurance if available.
his ID.
please.
He's stoned.
So you can see that it says that the report is sufficient. So you can see our progress down there. That's because we hit that first meter there. Those are the different bars. You know, the more sufficient your report is, the more adequate, the more extensive, I should say, that your report is, the better. But of course, it takes more time. These things take quite a bit of time, actually. So let's go and look at all his stats here. I'm not seeing anything wrong with the expiration date or anything else. I think we're good to go here. And let's go ahead and ask him what happened.
Can you tell me what you saw?
I'm still recovering from the crash. My mind is blank.
All right, so he didn't say anything.
I
Now,
was just listening to my favorite song.
a lot of times when they say that, like they don't know what happened or the mind is blank, a lot of times they do end up failing these tests. Although honestly, like in these accidents, it seems like a very good chance that they're under the influence of something at least. Well, yeah, watch this guy, the one in the back. He'll be the one that didn't do anything. He's just completely sober. Yeah, completely sober. Okay. So we're not quite done with the accident report, so I don't want to give him anything here just yet. Let's go ahead and start taking the pictures here of all of the damage. We'll start up here with this first car.
Yeah, it does look like she slammed on her brakes and got ran into, and then he swerved off to try to miss the second lady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so I think, yeah, she probably slammed on her brakes. Then she was, drunk, so she couldn't slam on her brakes fast enough, so rear-ended her. I don't know how the front of her car got all damaged like that, but maybe she hit a bird. Maybe that's why she slammed on her brakes. She hit a squirrel.
Maybe. Damn squirrels.
Maybe a homeless person who already walked it off. I don't know.
True.
Who knows? It took us a while to get over here because it was so damn far away.
I just need to know what song they were listening to.
Because it was their favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So each one of these gives us a point, so we'll try and get it, them all pictured. The report is already extensive. We're going to keep on snapping these pics, try and get all the damage. Oh, somebody said hi. Hold up, guys. Let's stop the investigation here so we can greet him back. Hey there, buddy. Alright, so let's get the damage on this side. And then the back, which was extensively damaged here. Oh, also, it looks like we got the... okay, so yeah, if there's stuff on the ground, you can typically take the pictures of that as well. Just trying to collect all of the evidence. And it looks like we missed something over there. So we'll get that. And then, did we get this over here? We did not. There we go. Alright, so already the report is almost completely done. I believe we got all the pictures we're going to need here. Let's go put this camera away. And then we're going to go ahead and start... we'll first let this guy leave, since he's the only one not getting arrested today. So now that we've completed the accident report, we're going to go ahead and start giving them out to everybody.
All right, here's your accident report.
All right. Thanks, officer.
He's quite calm for having just been in an accident. And we're going to let him go.
All right.
There's no reason for him
to
be here now.
Sorry, these drunk maniacs ruined your day.
And he's just going to take off on that.
Oh, wow.
I feel like that should have been towed.
No. Wow.
Maybe I should have towed it before he took off.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that is not safe to driving, buddy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think I should have towed it
You
first.
can't even see, guy.
Alright, well, it is what it is. We'll talk to her first. She's still stuck in the car, so it seems like important to try and get her out of here. So make sure you give that accident report to him.
Seems okay.
We also get a bonus
Thank you,
for doing
officer.
that as well. And then, again, I don't think you can issue any of the violations here. We're just going to be arresting her. Yeah, none of these are ones that we can do. So yeah, we're just going to straight up arrest her. I was just seeing if we could get some more points here. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and handcuff her. And we have a couple options, I suppose, with her.
And all of them.
You know what? She only had the one, the DUI, for the alcohol. So we're going to arrest her for that. It's the other lady who's got a few different options.
No, don't. Please, officer.
Because she has the stolen ID. She's drunk. Or that's really kind of tipsy, honestly. But then she also has the amphetamines.
She's running away.
Alright. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's give
Please
her the
take your
accident report.
Seems fine. Thank you, officer.
Seems fine. That's an extensive report. They do typically kind of comment on how good the report is. So if you don't do a very good job, they'll complain about it. So yeah, we want to... Which one do you want to do? Probably the alcohol, or should we do the amphetamines?
Yeah,
We'll do
probably
that.
the
The reason why
A
you're
little
under
more
arrest
serious.
is because you were driving under the influence of narcotics.
Do you like having teeth?
Please
You won't
don't
have
do
them
that.
soon. Alright, so we saved them. As you can see, we're a fantastic cop. We got them pulled out of the vehicle. And so now they're over here both in cuffs, and we do need to set them up to be picked up.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
She is really into you.
Find the closest transport to your location.
Looked like she was gonna eat your face.
Yeah, she's gonna take a bite out of my nose. So let's go and also
I need some
get
backup here to
her
take a
picked up too.
suspect into custody.
So the one police officer will pick them both up,
To your location.
but you do have to do the call for both of them, or she'll just pick one up and take off.
Hey, partner, I just parked. I'll be at your location soon.
Yep, we're here now. And then we also need to arrange for these vehicles here to be towed, though we should have searched first before we did the whole thing with them. We can still do it for the points, but if we find anything, then, we didn't find anything in this one anyways, but
At your service, officer.
let's go and call the tow truck.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
And as you can see, this takes a long
Tow
time.
truck will be at your location as soon as possible.
And not only that, we get a ton of points. So look at the SP points. Pretty significant. I mean, this one accident, I mean, we're almost getting as many points as Jinx and I got together
partner.
in the co-op.
Take the suspect directly into custody.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do the tow
I
truck.
have a car here
I'm
that needs
surprised we
towing.
didn't
Please send a
find
tow truck to
anything
my
in
current
either
location.
vehicle.
Me too. I mean, these vehicles are so damaged. Look at this. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, we didn't take a picture of that muffler. We missed one. Alright, so she's got them both, loading them into the paddy wagon. And we just gotta wait for them to come pick this up. You can see the tow trucks are right over there, but of course she's blocking
trying.
the traffic here. Now sometimes they do get stuck in traffic, both the cops that are coming to pick up your suspects and the tow trucks, which is how I discovered that you can just bounce on these people.
Hey there.
Even when they're sitting in handcuffs, you can take off. So they're gonna pick these up. Not the way that tow trucks typically operate here.
Oh wow, it's just gonna pick it up.
Yeah, rather than like pulling it up on the back.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen one do that before.
No, not like a regular old tow truck. I mean, I'm sure there are trucks that can load up cars that way, but not typically the tow trucks you just see out on the road. Anyways, they've picked up both vehicles. We cleared out the accident. It looks like there might have been another one right here. This guy just crashed into the tow truck. Or this gal, excuse me. And look at this person just jaywalking.
Oh, that's a nice red car.
Look at that right in front of all these people. That is a nice car, but
She's like, I want to
wow.
tell you something.
Okay, so let's go.
It's the drunk lady.
It's her sister. She's got different color hair. So we're gonna go and detain her for
You're being detained
jaywalking.
because I saw you jaywalking.
I saw it. I
I'm
witnessed
so
it with my
sorry.
own eyes. Well, at least she didn't try and say she didn't do it, but look at, she's avoiding eye contact.
Yeah, 'cause she's a drunk lady. She
I'd
just
like to
took
see your
off her
ID,
wig.
please.
Okay,
So-
officer. There you go.
How'd she get out of the cuffs then?
She ran away, I told you. She fast.
So one thing we didn't do is we didn't take a look at the IDs of any of those people. And to see like, if they had any warrants, open warrants on them. And what all they done. So she was convicted of money laundering.
Oh wow, I could see that.
This person's not even in the system.
Wow.
Yeah, she wasn't even in the system. Okay. Oh, because she had the stolen ID, probably. Was that the one with the stolen
Oh,
ID?
that makes sense.
And then this guy here, apparently this is not the first time he's been driving around with a broken windshield. That's why he
was
just
like,
drove
"I'm
away
used
with
to
it.
this."
Yeah, there's no problem.
It
I was
looked
like, I
like
just
this before the
he probably
accident.
just got that fixed actually, and then he got in an accident right after. So this is the one we just started talking to, and she also likes to drive with a broken windshield and without a license, and apparently identity
Stealing
theft.
people's identities.
Okay, but no open warrant right now.
And their faces, apparently.
She has dilated pupils. Okay, so I believe The dilated pupils will now allow us to search her. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe not. Well, we do have her handy dandy handbook, but I'm not entirely sure if I can find it in here quickly. I think it's in the... We went in the actions, right? Yeah, I can look at for the searching. Oh, there it is at the top. I'll just skip right by it, guys. So typically this will tell you why you can search them. So having a runny nose or sweating is permitted.
You can search them or frisk them if their pupils are dilated.
Well, that one right there is for driving under the influence rather than just walking around. But yeah, I think we could frisk. So yeah, let's go ahead and frisk him. You can frisk him for sweating? What if it's hot out and you're just walking around and you're all sweaty?
And do you want to?
I know, yeah. Get your
Hands in the air and let me
get
frisk
some
you.
gloves. This is going to be nasty.
Alright, so we'll see if we lose any CP points. Looks like we're good to go. We actually got some SP points. We didn't find anything on her. I don't really think there's anything else we can do here.
You can't, like...
Since she did it so blatantly, I think we're going to actually give her a citation here. A ticket
I'm writing
for
you a ticket for
jaywalking.
jaywalking. That should be around $20.
Even though jaywalking's something that we all do.
I don't have that much money.
She's really angry. She didn't have $20.
Oh, wow.
What'd you use it to get the drugs?
Have a nice day.
Drugs ain't cheap,
Goodbye.
though.
That's what I say to people when they're very angry. Have a nice day and goodbye.
Alright, so our shift is over. Like I said, that probably would take the whole shift up doing
Burger heaven.
I'm going to burger heaven. Man, I want a cheeseburger bad right now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not even hungry.
Me either,
You
but
just
I would
ate dinner.
eat one.
Although technically we ate breakfast.
Yeah.
We didn't break our fast, but we ate breakfast for dinner. Had eggs, turkey bacon, and potatoes. Yeah, potatoes and a biscuit. It's pretty tasty.
2 biscuits.
I ate just one biscuit. I ate a ton of eggs though. For that protein.
As he does.
I ate a lot of eggs every day, guys.
God, we need chickens.
Alright, so we're done with our... What is this, our third shift now? I think this is our third shift here. So finish up our third shift, and that means... I think that we're going to get the vehicle now. Alright, so lots of points.
Whoa.
So definitely got the next star. Halfway to the one after that. And so now we've unlocked the patrol cars. Now this urban train vehicle, this comes with that DLC. Now I don't know if the DLC, we have it because the developers gave us a code. I don't know if it's like a pre-order DLC, maybe it's something you gotta purchase, but that's the reason why we have that. Normally you wouldn't get that. Instead, this is what you'll use if you don't have that DLC, the cruiser patrol car. We also got a new neighborhood, the historic downtown neighborhood. All right, excellent. So now we'll have access to the car patrol shifts, so we no longer have to be on foot. And so you'll see the different shifts available. There are still the foot patrols in some of the neighborhoods. Again, we can take the day off if we'd like to rearrange the shifts that are available. Obviously, we're not going to do the on foot. We're going to want to do a car patrol, and it makes sense to do it in the new neighborhood, the historic downtown. So we're going to go ahead and start this. And not a ton of time left in the episode, so we'll just do the 15-minute shift. Again, this is what I really kind of like about having control of this here. The
You
time.
can do what you want.
Although I wonder if those are accurate. Because I had done some 15-minute shifts, and they felt just as long as the 20 or even the 25-minute shift. They didn't really seem that much shorter. I need to time
really
it.
Busy.
Super busy. So this is the downtown department. And so you'll notice it's a lot larger than the other ones. Can't go through any of those doors, of course. And so that's the exit out that way. You got more stuff over here, and more importantly, you have more holding cells. I think it's almost double the holding cells.
Oh, can you put people in there?
You know, I think you do that once you get the ability to actually, bring in the arrestees yourself.
Recently, we've been receiving a lot of complaints about cars driving too fast. Maybe you can pay special attention to speeders?
So yeah, you can you can do that once you unlock it. Just because you have the vehicle doesn't mean that you can do it, though. I want to say we cannot yet. Since I only got maybe, I don't know, 1 or 2 shifts past this part here, I was never able to actually bring anybody in, so I'm not entirely sure if you bring them all the way in there. I would assume so. We'll just have to wait and see until we get to that point. So I was driving around in the DLC SUV. What do you think?
Nice.
Yeah. Do you think we should drive around that, or should we do the cruiser since that's what the majority of people will get? I suppose we could do the SUV first and then do the cruiser. Kind of be a downgrade, but what do you think,
I
Jinx?
feel like we should do the cruiser and then the SUV because we're never going to go back to the cruiser.
Alright, so we've got a patrol car. Make sure you respect the speed limit and traffic signs. When you're in a hurry, toggle the emergency lights and sirens to alert traffic participants of an officer's need for the right-of-way. Use the blip to pull over cars in front of you. I want to say you're not supposed to use the sirens unless you're actually heading to, like, a call.
Yeah, but we've all seen them do it.
We've seen them do it, yeah.
Like, oh, I'm not going to make that light. Whoop, whoop.
What was that in Superbad?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when you hop in the car, it'll show you how to drive, all the controls here. So we're going to look around it a little bit. You can switch seats as well. I don't think you can get into the back. But you can switch over to the passenger side. That's probably useful for when you have a multiplayer partner. There are turn signals as well. I think you're supposed to use those.
Oh, God, no.
Our signs are circle, our emergency lights are square. You have headlights. So, I mean, if the game ever does get dark, then we'll use that. Triangle is how we do a little quick blip, tell somebody they need to pull over. And there's our sirens, our emergency lights, all that good stuff.
Our police computer.
Yeah, that's just your computer that you have when you're walking. The same thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the little thing that you look up, like insurance and
I mean, that's essentially what that is. When you go in first person, it is on there is a computer in there. I already forgot what the controls were.
Because, like, you can't text
Here we
and
go.
drive, but you can pull up people's rap sheets.
So you can see right now we got the GPS going.
And that you're going to crash.
But yeah, we can drive in first person if you're a crazy person, I guess, and you like doing that thing. I don't know who drives in first person in video games, but I avoid it, even in first person games.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Yeah, like when I'm playing like Cyberpunk, when I do the driving, I'm going to do third person. So that's the pacing, we'll show that. So yeah, we just patrol our district here in the downtown district. Do our cop job. So you can get out to do the parking stuff. We're supposed to be catching the speeders. I find that is a little bit more difficult to do in the car. Because in order to do it, you got to get up behind them and do this pacing thing. But everybody sees you're behind them. So, like, are they really going to... that person just ignored a red light. So we got our first one.
Buddy.
So yeah, we can go and pull somebody over. And so we're going to go ahead and get it behind them. You need to pull over, buddy. He's going to cause an accident here. He's looking for a parking spot. And so we're just going to pull up right here, block some traffic. It'll be alright.
This is important police business.
Yeah, this guy... I was talking about how they can see you. And they're not going to break any laws and speed. And then this guy blows the red light. So let's go ahead and talk to her. Well, I guess we want to talk to her about her driving here. She ignored a red
I
light.
stopped you because you blew through a red light.
Let's see what she
In
says.
a real hurry. I'm sorry.
I'm in a
Wow.
hurry. That's
Wow.
her response. Alright, so let's go ahead and ask for her ID
Let me have a
and
look at your
insurance.
ID and insurance card, please.
I guess we're not going to ask for registration.
Sure, here you go, officer.
I guess you'd have to walk up and look at the license plate when you're coming up to be able to see all that. So looking at our license, it expires tomorrow. So I guess she's good to go.
I think that's not illegal.
Mm-hmm. I think you got like, what, 30 days or something like that, I'd expect. Not seeing anything else suspicious here. We can go ahead and take a look at her stats here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So convicted of robbery, selling narcotics, and tax evasion. And she's already been given verbal warnings multiple times for traffic violations. Apparently they just let her go on the traffic violations. In addition, she has an open warrant.
She just don't even care.
No, so we'll be arresting her today, obviously, with that warrant. And we smell cannabis. So she's been smoking weed in the car. She's been hotboxing it. I'm surprised the smoke didn't all come rushing out. So now that we've done that, we can go ahead and start issuing violations, but we might as well just go ahead and order her to exit the vehicle now.
Please exit the vehicle and step to the sidewalk.
Since we already know how this is going down.
Oh, I thought she wasn't wearing any pants.
I thought she was super tall when she was getting out like that. I was like, oh my god, she's
6'4".
Everybody's 6'4" in this game. If y'all didn't notice that on the IDs, guys, everybody is 6'4". Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and do all the tests.
Alright,
you know, get those
let me just
SP
check to see if
points.
you're under the influence of alcohol.
Let's make sure she's not drunk. She is not. But we already know that she's not going to pass this
I'll
drug
just need
test.
to take a sample to determine if you're under the influence of any illicit substances.
At least we're actually testing her in her mouth. So she did test positive for THC. So no surprise there. So I guess we're going to search her.
Let me pat you down.
I don't know if we would do the
Carrying
search
something illegal.
search. I never know when to do that. It's supposed to be invasive too, so I don't know what I'm going to be we're going to be looking in.
Need to search the vehicle.
Definitely need to search vehicle though. So let's go and do that now. We'll also look at our license plate since we haven't done that yet. And does she have a broken windshield? She does.
Another person ran a red light.
Wow. She even has a broken windshield. Alright, so let's go and search the vehicle. And it looks like how we knew as soon as we popped it, before we even popped our head in there, but we found a switchblade. Is a switchblade a legal item? I think you can
I
have
guess
it.
maybe if it's got blood on it and it's a murder.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just got juicy.
There's a person jaywalking, I think. Is everybody breaking the law? Nobody's got any respect
Everybody.
for the law around these parts. Alright, so now that we've all done that, I think we should like issue some violations first to get some more points. And I mean, she's obviously you know, she's a criminal. She commits crimes all the time. So we can go ahead and write her up for the broken windshield.
I'm
We're gonna
giving
be
you a
ticking her
$250
left and
ticket for
right. That's
driving with a broken
$250.
windshield.
Good God,
Yeah.
she's gonna owe like thousands of
Costs so
dollars
much.
before we're done here. She's really angry. I'd be really angry too. You tell me I gotta pay $250. I'm not gonna be happy about that. So nothing else I'm seeing here. So I'll go ahead and ticket her for the ignoring the red light as well.
I will now fine you between $120 and $250 for driving through a red
Yeah,
light.
we're just really throwing
Why
the
does it
book at
cost
this
so
lady here.
much?
Oh, now she's just sad. She's gone from anger to depression. So is there any other ones we want to do? I think we're just going to go ahead and arrest her. She has the warrant. And so that's what we'll be arresting her for. Okay, so let's go ahead and handcuff her now. And this will be for the open warrant.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you have an open warrant on you.
But we could have also arrested her
Please,
for the
don't do
driving under
that.
the influence. Alright, so let's go ahead and call the arrest
I need some
transport.
backup here.
Because again, we
Take
still
a
don't
suspect
have
into
the ability to
custody.
do that just yet. You see that it was
Understood.
grayed out
We're sending the closest
when we looked at
transport
that.
to your location.
Alright, and then we'll go ahead and get this vehicle towed as well.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Look at the traffic we're holding up. I don't know, these people that aren't just changing lanes.
Yeah, like go around, dummy.
I just foreclosed you. I will arrive at your location soon.
Okay, so she'll come and get her arrested. Tow truck will come get the vehicle, and we're good to go. There's no reason for us to stick around anymore.
Okay, partner.
Well, that's interesting. We get into the car a lot faster than we do the SUV. When I get in the SUV, it seems like there's like a couple second delay. It takes him like forever to get into the damn vehicle.
You gotta climb into it.
Well, he just stands there and stares at it before he opens the door.
Get a ladder.
Like he's just thinking about it. Is he old?
He's like, oh,
I don't think he's
God.
that old, though.
My back. If only I had a regular old cruiser.
So we got 120 points from that one. We just blew a red light as well. No problems there, guys. The driving's okay. It's not the worst driving in a video game, but it's definitely not the best either. Look at that shadow tripping out. We got a smoking tailpipe. So we can go ahead and use the pullover sign if available and having access to your parole card. Drop behind, do the blip, pull them over. So yeah, we'll go ahead and pull this person over. I'm not really seeing the smoke though.
Yeah,
Really?
I don't see it either.
I feel like I don't want to harass this person over some BS, man.
I wouldn't.
No, we're not going to harass that person. Yeah, as long as they don't do anything else. I don't see any reason to pull that person over. We can use our own discretion here. Of course, you can make the argument it's all about getting those SP points. We'll role play it a little bit. Just a little bit. Up, and another person blowing red lights. Apparently nobody respects red lights around here.
Is this Colorado Springs?
Come on, pull over. Oh, they were unable to find a proper spot. Alright, so they found... Don't tell me they're going to pull over the bus.
Wow.
Bus stop.
No, they're going to make you do that.
They can make me do it. Alright, well I don't really want to block traffic either though, so... Oh. Jesus Christ, I almost slammed in that car, and then we would have done the officer-involved accident report.
Multiple reports. So much paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going home to your family.
And yeah, those ones, you don't get any SP for doing those because you caused the accident. So I guess that's not to encourage you to slam into people just to get some points. Instead, if you don't do it properly, then you actually lose CP points rather than gaining SP. Alright, so let's go and talk to this person. Oh, they look stressed out right now. Alright, so this is about you ignoring the red light.
You blew through a red light.
I'm in a real hurry. I'm sorry.
So everybody's just in a hurry. Also,
Hurry.
they're avoiding eye contact as well.
Let me have a look at your ID and insurance card, please.
So let's take a look and see what's going on here
Here you go, officer.
and why they're clearly nervous about this. Of course, could just be because they're talking to a cop, but I don't think that's the case in this game. I think when they're avoiding eye contact, there's always something suspicious with them.
Yeah, they're an organ donor.
Apparently our controller's about to go dead as well. Alright, so everything seems to be on the up and up here, but let's take a look at their history. So, nothing but verbal warnings here. Driving with a broken taillight, that was probably the same broken taillight, 2 warnings. I probably still hasn't replaced it. We'll have to take a look. Jaywalking, parking in a handicap zone. So lots of verbal warnings. So I feel like it's about time so this person gets an actual ticket. Plus they blew a red light.
Gonna pay the price.
And they're very anxious as well. So again, there's something going on here.
Search the vehicle.
Can we just do that? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess maybe not.
Just because they're looking really anxious?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could order them to exit the vehicle, but... Do you have to have them exit the vehicle in order to do the DUI search?
Please exit the vehicle and step to the sidewalk.
In order to check do the breathalyzer? We're gonna do that, guys.
Well, we're gonna arrest them for wearing cowboy boots and pants.
Are those cowboy boots? Those are like some short boots, aren't they? Look at he just got on the phone. What are you
Wow.
doing, man? The disrespect. All right, let's test
Let
him.
me just check to see if you're under the influence
I
of
almost want to
alcohol.
bring this guy to jail
For
now.
reals.
All right, so no illegal alcohol content
I'll
levels.
just need to take a sample.
Let's
to
do the drug
determine if
test
you're
and see
under
if
the
this what it
influence
is.
of
If
any
it's
illicit
not,
substances.
then we missed something. Yeah, it's not what it is.
Your shift is
Look how
over,
evil he
officer.
looks.
I mean, maybe he's just nervous. Maybe he's got a body in the trunk.
Maybe.
Can we search that?
the vehicle.
We need to search this vehicle. I don't know if we have the right to search the vehicle.
We're gonna do it anyway.
Should I frisk him?
Yeah.
Let me pat you
See if
down
we'll get in trouble
case
for
you're
this.
carrying something illegal.
He's super suspicious. I'll take the... No, it wasn't, that wasn't a problem. He's got damp raisins in his pocket.
And a fidget spinner.
It's clearly up to no good. Maybe he's just a nervous dude.
Violating all kinds of crimes.
What, fidget spinner's a crime now?
Yeah.
I want to search the trunk. I do not... Oh, we lost CP points. We're not allowed to search the vehicle. We just found his keys.
Oh.
That's interesting. Can you search each part of the vehicle? I didn't know that. See, I've just been searching the one part. So if you wanted to go specifically in the trunk, you would have to go to the trunk. Do you think it's worth the CP loss?
No.
he's got a body back there, Jinx.
Clean.
Yeah, so far we haven't found anything
We'll
on
never
him.
know.
We'll just never know. I think he just might be a nervous person, honestly. I don't know. I just think there's got to be something here. Did I miss something on his report? Yeah, no open warrant. Vehicle's not stolen. His tag's good. That's what it is. He's nervous about the tags, Jinx. He's driving with expired license plate. So we're going to ticket him on all this. He may get away with the murder or whatever he's doing. Whatever's in the back of his trunk.
You can't be driving
I will
around
now
without,
fine you between $50 and
good tag.
$250.
Yeah, we're going to get him
for
on
having
this.
an
At least we're going to hit his
expired license plate.
wallet.
Why does it cost so much?
I don't know, man.
It does.
It's just ridiculous.
And I'm sure the tags cost a lot too.
So what was the other thing we were going to write him up for? Oh, because he ignored the red light. We're going to
Here's
ticket
a
him for that
traffic
as
light
well.
violation ticket that will be between $120 and $250.
You're ruining my day.
All right, so we're going to go and let him go. We are done.
All clear. You're free to go. Stay safe and have a great day.
I feel bad about whoever's in the trunk.
Done
Especially
ruining days.
Especially if they've been kidnapped or something. They're probably back there kicking and screaming. We got the TV too low to hear it, though. Maybe you guys can hear it. All right, so our shift is over. I don't know if I can get out of here.
Without smashing into somebody.
Yeah. Yep. So we can go to any of the different police locations. So apparently we don't have to go back to the one we started at. Now, when you're on foot, that's not really realistic. And also, I think you can't go into other zones. But yeah, we could just go to this one here, since it's the closest. So why not? Yeah, we'll pull up right here, and we'll park
Wherever we
in the
want
captain's
to.
spot. Sorry, Captain. I'm the new boot here. I park where I want. I'm a superstar.
You can yell at me in the meeting.
Hey, I got 2 people for blowing red lights. I can't get through doors, though. Clear the accident right before. What are you talking about? My shift is over, man. So apparently there's an accident somewhere. Alright, so that's the end of the shift. Our first shift in the patrol vehicle. And, we got a few points here. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to get the star. It looks like it was just short.
3 points? Are you
Just
serious?
3 points. If we wouldn't have searched that guy's car, we would have got enough.
Or if you would have searched someone else's.
Because we lost negative 3 points because of searching. Because we did that. So that's unfortunate. Shouldn't have searched the guy's car. And so we didn't get the next star, unfortunately. So we can see what we would have unlocked. Looks like the call out traffic stops, the pull over sign. So that's how you tell somebody to pull over, I think, when you're on foot. And then the new neighborhood, the last neighborhood of this district. And so what I think we're going to do, guys, because we really should have unlocked that. And I'd like to drive around the new neighborhood, do something different. I don't want to do the same one. So I think what we're going to do, guys, is I'm just going to play one shift off camera to get this unlocked so we can play here in the next episode. We might do... I might even go past a day, give our guy a day off. I don't know. So maybe we'll be starting here on Monday on the next episode. It's currently Friday, so this would be our Friday shift here, where you're just going to eat donuts and relax in your car all day, apparently.
Nice.
So we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next one. And thanks for watching.